Hi everyone, welcome back to my Beach Angel Tarot Shop. I'm here to do my weekly reading and it is for December 6th through December 12th. So this week the weekly readings are always focused on the energy of love and romance and partnership. And I'm going to be using my Soulmates deck and my Romance Angels in combination and see what Spirit has for us this week. I'm seeing the number 1, and so number 1s are new beginnings, of course, and they're all about ourselves as well. So really looking at your own energy this week, taking responsibility for your part in relationship or lack thereof, really looking at that. I'm also getting a sense of learning something new this week. This could be learning about your partner or learning something about yourself in relationship to romance. You may have like an aha moment or some clarity come around that. Also looking at some obstacles from the past and seeing how those obstacles have actually contained within them a precious resource for yourself and for however that comes to some. So that is a message I'm getting from Spirit. And that part of the message can be a very powerful message. So again, that is like how obstacles from the past have contained within them a special resource for moving forward. Okay, so however, again, that is maybe for someone specific, but that's what they're telling me. And I'm also seeing we're going to move forward. There's some new energy coming. That we're going to be moving forward into positivity and more light. But it's taking that pause in this moment and maybe, again, maybe for one person or for all those watching, not sure how this is going to come up, but really seeing a different perspective and how your obstacles have contained a precious resource for moving forward. And I know that sounds like an odd message, but that is what they're giving me. That's what they're telling me for this week. And for some may need to hear that. So however that comes to you. You may want to meditate on it. So we're going to see what the decks have for our December 6th through December 12th. Ace of Swords. So I was seeing that in my mind's eye when I was thinking of the number 1 and how that clarity of light is going to come to you. It's going to be like a flash. You can see. And it's crowned. It's crowned. So it's really going to put you in a power position when you really realize, again, something about obstacles from the past and what they've contained. They've contained a precious resource that you're going to utilize moving forward. So for some, I feel it's really going to be an aha moment, and they're really repeating that coming up here. And it is about something that has been a disappointment. So again, it's those obstacles, their emotions, okay, and that could be the precious resource. The emotion that those obstacles brought up with you, they're going to be the seeds or the catalyst for that empowerment. So I'm not sure, again, this could be coming for different people in different ways, but that is kind of repeating and just absolutely seeing what I was sensing from Spirit again. I kind of love how they do that. So we're focusing on everyone, again, by the law of attraction. I'm going to see what comes for everyone this week. I'm feeling like 2 from here, but I'm not sure. Yes, 2. Okay. It's looking like 1 there for a second, but 2 from the Soulmates. And then we're going to do, I'm feeling like beginning, middle, and end of the week, but you may want to do past, present, future. You may want to assign A, B, C, a question, or just pick 1, 1, 2, 3, however. But I'll be pulling, I believe I'm going to be pulling 3 cards from this. And they just came out like that. So the first 2 from the Soulmates deck, which is a very beautiful deck, is that number 1 coming up again. And so it's in this moment of, starting now with number 1, releasing painful past. And the message that I brought forth from Spirit could be the catalyst, the help to do that. But this is looking at, painful past energies, painful past relationships, pain in this relationship in the past. And again, that number 1 is coming up here. It's coming up as a 10, but it reduces down to 1. So there is something here with pain from the past or painful endings, something ending, and bringing that balance, bringing that healing to this. Okay, and here we do see the mountains in the background, which are obstacles, which, are definitely showing that here, but they're behind the angel. The angel is here helping bring that balance, the alchemy type of energy, mixing two opposites to make something that is better. But definitely bringing that temperance, that balance energy into this painful energies, that you may be experiencing now. Maybe it's something from the past, something from within you. Really seeing those obstacles again and what they held within them. Okay. So that's definitely like a repeated energy, or how I'm seeing it from the cards as well. But they are showing an angelic presence helping with painful endings, painful past. Sometimes I can almost feel like a cycle of thought kind of coming from the Ten of Swords. Something that you may, maybe a self-defeating kind of energy where you kind of run a tape in your mind of how things aren't going to work and the fears that come up, and then you actually draw that scenario to you. But the angels are here, and the angel of the temperance is showing, there is that balance coming, that healing energy coming, and really reflecting on whatever that is for you, whatever this represents, and that one energy coming up here. Okay, so that's the first part of the message, and it's kind of touching on what we saw just from Spirit. So the next ones are, I want to say, beginning, middle, end of the week, but it can be past, present, future. It can be whatever you pick. The first one is, so the beginning of the week, we have chemistry. And it's kind of going like with the temperance, where she's mixing two things. Chemistry is all about mixing things and compounds and, what have you, to make something new. And really pinpointing this. She's pointing to that white ball on, looks like he's holding it, but she's pointing to it, which is interesting. So really looking at, so this could be within a relationship, really looking at how you're going to balance something, really looking at, because you can see that it's a shared endeavor here. He's holding it over his hand, and she's pointing to it. So this is together, working together, okay, with a partner, and really looking at, pinpointing something here, pinpointing the light. Where do we, maybe this is perhaps, where do we agree? What do we agree on? Even if it is physical chemistry or something to this effect, but really working together on that. So that is the beginning of the week. So there is a strong attraction, but we are really looking at healing something and working together to figure out where we meet in the light. Okay, so that is what I'm seeing here for those that are in relationship. The middle of the week is the second card, and we have unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going, which usually never means that to me with this card, but we're seeing here in the picture of this card, someone coming to this woman, a man coming to the woman, and making some sort of an offer. So I feel in the middle of the week, and I look at this intuitively, anywhere where you have maybe been feeling rejected, or you've been feeling like you may be questioning the chemistry, or questioning where is it that we meet in the light, or in that place. You're going to have some sort of offer. There's something coming to you. You may need to kind of look at it, because he's offering her something here in this card. You can see it too, because he's got his hand out. You may need to ponder it. You can see where her hand is on her face, and she's like pointing to it, like, okay. So I feel this is kind of tying in as the same message for the week. You're going to have some sort of offer, or some sort of connection, and you're going to need to ponder it. It can be for some that this is your ponderings, an offer or a connection that you've had in the past, or that created this pain. This can come in so many ways. But for some, it can just be an actual offer where you're really looking at that connection. But you can see she stops, and she's really looking very closely. So this is about taking that one energy for yourself and pondering in the moment as well. So before that new beginning, before taking that new step. So we're putting all those energies from Spirit into the card. So they're really asking you to kind of reflect, to take a moment to allow yourself a time to kind of figure things out, not just jump into an offer. And again, for some, this could be coming about looking at something that an offer from the past, or a connection from the past, and pondering it and seeing exactly where something happened, where something occurred, where you meet again in the light, I say. But that is how I'm seeing this card. So in the end of the week or in the future, I feel these may all just be tying in together for the week, is let go of control issues. So allow the situation to unfold naturally. It's going to be important to let go of structures, let go of controlling. It could be the tape that I saw that runs through some minds that brings up fears, letting that go, because that is trying to keep control, trying to control the past and how it played out. It's not going to play out that way again in the future, because the angels are definitely showing some new energy, you know, in the mix here, and the mix is in the chemistry, and, you know, really pondering that, really looking at that, and letting go of something is going to be necessary. So there's that reflective energy that I felt in the beginning of the message, and how these obstacles, how this pain has kind of played out. And so this is maybe a really reflective week for everyone. Maybe this is not so much within a partnership, but actually doing that one work, that number one work within yourself. So that's a pretty powerful message this week. And letting go of control, and then things are going to kind of flow and unfold naturally for you moving forward. But there is a lot of like work here, it looks like, for love relationships from my spiritual guidance for this week. So really let that sink in. Maybe meditate on it, how it's coming up for you. Again, this could be within an actual partnership, or it could just be the energy of it for you. But really needing to look at how you control, or you want to keep control. And I'm not saying you're trying to control a relationship, but even your mind, again, going back to the tape I saw playing in this 10 of Swords, in the mind, that causes this pain and defeat, because you get yourself defeated before you can even move forward, because you're trying to replay a past situation, and that is self-defeating. It's self-defeating you. So looking at those obstacles and the good that they can contain for you when you look at them in a different perspective, from a different angle, from a different height, and seeing how that works. So I hope this reading has made sense to you. I hope it has been some help for some that are guided, or for all that are guided here today. I hope you enjoy your week, and I hope a lot of love comes to you. I'm sending you angel blessings and oceans of love.